Hi guys, one of the antidotes to populism in general and Reform UK in particular is real journalism. So Tom Swarbrick here of LBC pushed back ever so slightly on one of Richard Tice's economic policies, and by doing so, it completely fell apart. Now Tom resorted to experts, something that Reform UK are not big fans of, although they have their own, it seems. Have a listen to this.
Specifically on Daniel's point about your tax cuts, raising the threshold at which you start paying income tax to, I think, £20,000
Yes.
from 12,500.
500.
How much is that going to cost?
It's about 40 billion.
Not according to the IFS, it's double that.
And that's
90.
why I said earlier, because the IFS numbers are completely ridiculous. Frankly,
So whenever you quote an expert to Reform UK, they just reject the expert. The IFS. What did the IFS know about finance? It's like, Reform UK, former business owner, you should listen to them on finance. You should listen to the charlatans on finance, not the actual experts. Wasn't it Michael Gove who said that the public are sick of experts?
a juvenile forecast made on the back of a fact packet.
What's your
economists.
number based on?
My base is based on the calculations of three different economists.
Who?
And I'm not going to give their names.
Why?
But
Three different economists have given advice to Reform UK, but Reform UK won't tell us who they are. Because they go to a different school. It's beyond ridiculous. We have these financial experts on our side who are rejecting, who have rebutted the other experts, but we can't name them for security reasons. Is that why? It's ridiculous.
because sometimes people give you advice privately, and that's why you go to two or three different people.
So we just trust you on the basis of three anonymous economists.
Well, it's funny, isn't it? I tell you what, lots of voters are trusting us. That's why we...
Yes. They believe... we lied to people before, and we got away with it. So why not lie again? That's the problem here. This is the fundamental problem. Richard Tice and Nigel Farage discovered we can actually lie to people and not get punished. If a child lies to their parents and gets away with it, what will the child do? They'll lie again. They'll keep lying until there are consequences. So Reform UK, Richard Tice and Nigel Farage lied to people in 2016 and they got away with it. They lied to people in 2019. They got away with it. They lied to people in 2024 and got away with it. So there's no reason for them not to stop lying because it's a success.
We won the council elections and the mayoral elections.
But people want to see some reality to the rhetoric, don't they now? You're in charge at councils.
Correct. And I fully accept our job now in those councils is to start to deliver on some of the things we said, whether it's some of the sort of the cultural issues, like which flags you want outside buildings, or actually on the real savings. Can we make the savings, £5 and 100 that we've talked about? We will be talking about significant savings, significant waste and incompetence that is essentially wasting
tax cuts cost double what it is that you're...
It won't be because I'm very confident
You're very
in my
confident
numbers.
in your three anonymous economists. But the OBR...
Frankly, they're better economists than clearly the people at the IFS.
I don't know who they are yet.
Well,
you won't tell
I do.
me.
And that's for me to have that confidence in.
We have to believe in Reform UK. We have to believe in Richard Tice, believe in these anonymous economists. But of course, his backup is, of course, flags. We're getting rid of flags. People voted for us to get rid of flags. People voted for us to get rid of waste. But it's not waste, it's cutting public services. I keep saying this. It's a party of the rich, for the rich, and the rich hate paying taxes, and they certainly hate seeing those taxes go to the most vulnerable in society, for example, poor people or the disabled, or migrants. Reform UK hate those people, and especially right-wing millionaires hate the idea of money going to migrants. So what does Reform UK do? They get into councils and they start cutting stuff, or attempting to cut stuff. They, of course, sell it as we're cutting waste, but it's about reducing public services because these rich people don't like to pay taxes. Flags. Anonymous economists. That's all they have. And as I said before, they will succeed because there is a significant cohort of the public who like being lied to. They were lied to in 2016 and they were not angry about that. They were lied to in 2019. They were not angry about that. They were lied to last year and they were not angry about that. They were lied to this year and they were not angry about that. So if Reform UK know a significant portion of the public like to be lied to, they will continue to do this. Kudos to Tom here for pushing back, for exposing all of this. But unfortunately, as I said, there are some people too far gone. There are Reform UK voters who this will have no impact on. They will be like, well, if Richard Tice has his own secret economists, I believe him. He's a successful businessman. He has, he's now an MP. He must be doing something right. That's their approach. And unfortunately, without proper pushback, unlike what's happening here, they will be able to convert more people to their cause. They will be able to convince more people that they should be in power. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.